Good evening, my friends. It's night and it will be posted in the morning on Wednesday. So it's me, Violetta, from Canada, from Alberta. And we had the first summer day because we don't have spring or fall. We have winter and summer. We had 17 degrees. So it was hot and wonderful. Still snow on the backyard and front yard, but spring is coming or summer is coming. Okay, I have a lot of questions and I will start with, I want to mention, on Sunday I had a recording with Lina Rodriguez on Zoom. We had a wonderful meeting and it was posted on her channel, so whoever would like to see us on Lina Rodriguez, psychic from Australia, so please go and visit her, okay? And I will start with the questions related to the coronavirus. I can't always talk in different names, so I will start using the real name. And it's few people were going through my previous visions. One was about little boy peeing automatically in the bathtub, which is like a trigger. So there is something that trigger that security system in everyone's body. And the second is about trampoline. Those things were mentioned, and it's so I will answer those questions related to following question. Yoga by Jong-un. You saw a little boy on the bathtub, which to her is a cure or something common and natural. Then you saw someone jumping on trampoline, which is seen as a quick boost of the immune system. And another lady, she is a nurse and doctor of homeopathy from Australia. She said the same thing. Jumping on trampoline is as well giving us immune system, boosting our immune system, because the whole body is kind of rejuvenated because of that, the blood pressure and so on. So whatever it is it natural, simple and works fast? Can you, Violetta, put all those clothes together and get a vision? And it was night, around 3 o'clock, when I was going through the comments and I read that question. And when I closed my eyes, I saw beautiful tree. And then I recognized that the tree is not a tree. It's a broccoli. Huge, humongous broccoli tree. And there is a little, my husband wrote this, little tree house there. There is a symbol of ladder, but it's a DNA ladder. One is very proper. Everything is natural. The little one was crooked, was twisted. So there are symbols. DNA related to my mom's forcing us to eat. She was always telling us that vegetables are symbol of what they are good for your body. So, for example, chestnuts will be great for your brain. Almonds will be good for your eyes. I don't know. But as a child, she was forcing us to eat, so we will have good eyes. Excuse me. It's allergy season. And everything was like eat corn because corn has a hair, so you will have a nice hair. Everything name it. She had always reason to eat it. I didn't want to eat asparagus because she was telling my brother what that would be good for him, and I didn't want to eat. Even I like asparagus. So, cauliflower and broccoli, in her opinion, cauliflower was great for brain. Broccoli, we didn't have too much broccoli. Hardly any time we could see a broccoli. But broccoli was symbol of lungs and brain as well. So related to her philosophy, broccoli is really good for those things. Oh, I have some information. Oh, yes, I thought that I lost it. And right away I check what is good, what are the goods in broccoli. There is a fiber and protein, iron, potassium, calcium, selenium, magnesium. It's magical, vegetable. It has vitamins A, C, E, K, B vitamins, the whole group. Folic acid is good for heart, for bones. It prevents cancer. So, what I feel, and the DNA that I have seen on that tree, that it's our genes, everything that we can dream about. So it's probably very healthy eating vegetables more than meat. Maybe that's... I'm not saying that don't eat meat because, people need protein. But maybe this is something that those simple, easy absorb vegetables are great. So we eventually will learn that maybe all those vitamins all together are giving to some people protection. And I know not everyone likes broccoli. I love it. I can eat every day, but we have to make changes. But that's what I'm saying. So don't overcook and never put any salt when you are cooking broccoli, because then it will go yucky. But otherwise, it's good for you, so I can advise you to eat it. Okay, and my husband asked me, how is King Jong-un? Because it's the news story, and I didn't have a question from anyone. Maybe there was, but I didn't catch it. And I saw him in MRI scan. Those are drawings by my husband. So my husband drew this way. I saw this more like a tunnel, that he is laying on the bed going push to the tunnel. And the end of the tunnel, there is tiny light, but very tiny. And the tunnel is very long and dark and unpleasant. So I think he is going to go through the tough time. Tunnel is never a good place it's not place that we feel comfortable, because there is no sun, there is no fresh air, so it's always kind of scary and yucky and smelly, because if it's train tunnel, the smell from the train. If it's car tunnel, the smell from the car. So it's never pleasant place to be. And the second question he asked as well, is King Jong-un health problem related to coronavirus? And as an answer, I saw him on a bed, laying on a bed, and there is a barrier above him. And he wants to pull himself, and he is too weak. And he wants another moment, and he is collapsing on the back of his body. And it came to me right away. Don't do that. Don't do that, because, well, he's a human. The first moment to me is to tell him, you shouldn't lay down on your back anymore with coronavirus. You should be laying on your face. So there is something that he is vulnerable. He is very vulnerable. And it could be that he is going through some operation, but maybe as well it's related to the coronavirus, or both things. I don't understand. I saw a second bed next to his bed, and it was empty. So that one, I don't understand why the next bed is empty. If there was any, usually everything has some meaning in the vision, but you be my guest, you can explain to why the next bed to him is empty. Are they waiting for more patients, or someone just abandoned the bed, or he has the special privilege that he is? But I could see only one bed, but I saw two. Okay, this one is Eagle. Hello, Eagle. She's sending a lot of questions. Is Putin going to be outed as head of Russia over his lack of action on the virus? And I'm looking at the picture that is coming, and it's only one hair. And I thought, what is this? And then I thought, okay, in Polish we have a saying, don't worry, you will be safe. No hair will be pulled out. You will lose no hair. No, not even one hair you will lose, because you are safe. So no matter what he will be doing, he will be safe. And Richard again draw the picture. He will be safe and secure. So that's the answer about Putin related to his managing the coronavirus. They have no free press, so no one is asking hard questions him. So he is doing whatever he is doing, and people are not allowed to think differently. Clure Angel. What's happened to Rudy Giuliani? That was funny. He is in the can. So he's kind of is, yeah, I draw the same thing. Just he is kind of stuck in a situation that he is not allowed to open his mouth too much. He is under control, or that looks like they are controlling him somehow. D'Angelo. Is Trump profiting of the COVID? And this is my drawing. Pile of dirt under the carpet. And so he was probably more profiting when the malaria drug was popular, because maybe he invested in that, and it was in his benefits to promote that. But now today they are saying that drug is very risky. It's actually 2 times more people are dying than living when they are taking this. So yes, that's we will learn that secret. And dirt under the carpet, it's growing. No matter how you try to have a clean house, under carpet there is always something that whenever you pull it, there's, oh gosh. So, Demetria Grado. Is Trump forced to take some type of drugs to be submissive, doing his evil work to USA? If so, is Putin evil? And I saw Trump, and it's my drawing, looking on the corner of something and spying if no one can see him. He is doing this like a thief, illegal way, because he is just checking if no one can see him. But I didn't see Putin being involved, so I think it's just his own idea to be involved with it. Well, I think it's bugging me. I should check more about Kim Jong-un with cards. Well, he doesn't have anyone who will take his position if something happened to him, only his sister. And he's so paranoid, he wouldn't like anyone to the paranoia is illness. It's because he wants just the power for himself, so I don't know if he even trusts his own sister. So what's going on with health of Kim Jong-un? He's learning something, he's educating himself. We are educating ourselves as well. Lovers changing the partners. So he is vulnerable, and he is giving his wife, his sister, chances, taking good choices. So I don't see him being. Now he's a big star, symbol of health. So he should get and come back to the power. That's what the cards are saying. I saw differently, but I'm not arguing with the cards. They have their own mind, and I'm glad I pulled them. Okay. Pamela career. Why can't the USA fund enough tests so that we can decide who can go to work? Why? Because Trump is a tire kicker. He's just doing nothing. We call in Canada people who are coming and just lookers at the store, tire kickers. So he is pretending that he's doing something, enjoying himself, but no productive. And whenever I'm watching him, those moments from White House when he has the press sitting with talking to the press, he is enjoying being bully. He is enjoying to be nasty to people. He don't know how to act like a human being. Well, that's his pleasure. He's going like the wrestler going for a fight. He is going in a fight. Even some people who are boxers or wrestlers, or speedway riders, they were going through the stress, going for the fights, for the racing. And Trump, he can't live without that. He's so addicted to just have to be confrontational. No one around him can stand up to him because he loves to have that punch. I will hit you. I will kick you. I can destroy you. I can call you bad names. You are worthless. Your station is low on readings. It's all the time throwing at people mad, and he is pleased to do that. And some people love him because they have that entertainment. I can't watch boxing. Even my younger son is a boxer, but it's so odd. he is such a nice human being. But he never will, be vulgar or nasty to anyone. But he likes to have the boxing thing. Heather. The US food supply is taking down turn. Do you see an upturn in the food supply? And I saw a left turn going to the left. This place is kind of under building, under some work, street work or something like that, and there is a big barricade, so people have to go this direction. So in the future, I think people will have to think about being more independent about the food supply and coordinate how much they need for which province and how much they can sell to other provinces and so on, and maybe to Canada. But it will be more coordinated. Now that they were depending so much on China for beans, and now that they can sell them for soya beans, yeah. And Diane, will anyone in the White House get ill with the virus? And I see me, those hands going up. So there will be people who will be sick in White House. It's like the children at the class. Take me, Mrs. So on, so on. So that's what I see, that there will be people who will be claiming that they are sick, and they will be sick. And before I said that there will be like ghost house, and I said that I see 3 waves. Now they are talking about the second wave being bigger than the first one, and I said small wave, bigger wave, and the smaller wave, third one. Yeah, I have to say what I see. So it's not me who is making up those things. I didn't even knew that they can call these waves, but I saw that way. Yoga by Joanne. Why did Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz try to minimize the danger that the virus is causing? And honey and money. That's what I have seen. So they want to be sweetie to Trump, and they want to feel that they will make more money, but they will lose. There are people who are thinkers, and especially related to the children's story, how no one is looking at them as heroes. Rosa Rode. Will many people get sick due reopening this country? And I have to explain, the picture doesn't look too good. In 1977-6, I went to Plymouth in England to see a big ship, Dar Pomorze. It was the ship with the fabrics, whatever, those big antique ships that they were still using for frigate. And it was very famous in Poland. A lot of young students were learning to be sailors. And it was just by invitation only, and there was, because I was kind of hoping with the Polish Speedway riders, I was invited by Polish embassy. My boyfriend that time was invited, and he took me. Okay. It's more proper. And so we went to the ship, and one of the officers was giving me a tour around the ship. And I saw a place when they were eating, but at the same time, that place, because long time ago they had very limited place for the sailors to sleep on. And they had those things hanging from the ceiling. They were like hammocks. And those hammocks were suspended when there was a storm. He said they don't want to have too many people outside sometimes, or they have some reason to let some people, after a storm, maybe that they let some more people to sleep because they need to relax. And he said they don't have their own beds. They are hammocking above the dining tables. And I saw those hammocks. But one hammock is hanging this way, another is flipped. So there will be temporary beds. I think when it will be reopened, the illness will go like crazy mushrooms. And that will cause more drama. And there will be need of extra beds, and they will be creative with so many different beds to make this possible. Okay, and I was recording today on the new tablet. Something went wrong. So I don't want to say how smart I am, and I didn't record. I started, and then I thought, yeah, something is wrong. The voice. I checked the voice, and I don't know how I can fix that problem because I was talking too quietly. This one I have the microphone, but the new tablet doesn't have the connection for microphones. So, and I know with Lina Rodriguez I was quiet too. So I will try it to figure out how to do it. I don't want to be too close to my face because then you don't see the table. So I will have to see how to organize, and I probably need new hanging things, new things for holding. And I thought, it's not meant to use it yet, so today is maybe the last one that I'm using this little telephone. And I was playing all day with the tablet, but somehow I was not that accurate or that I needed the 4-year-old child or 5-year-old child to teach me. But tomorrow Tracy is coming and she will show me how to do it. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscribes. And thank you for everything. Take care of each other. Stay safe. And I'm worried about a lot of people who are thinking about suicide. So please call to people that you think that they might be on the edge and thinking about those tough decisions and so on. So if anyone can help one person, that would be great. I'm praying for everyone. Bye-bye.